Welcome. This is Lady Lorena coming to you from Celestial Time in Hartsville, Indiana. Today, I would like to talk about our uh, lockdown and or the virus, and that's what everybody's talking about. But I don't want to talk about it in the same way. Okay, I want to talk about it in the consciousness, in the law of mind. Okay, I just heard just a little bit ago. I was reading on Facebook where the main computer model came in for all of this and how bad it would be, and it would take out so many people. Um, and that the computer model, I'm sure, is correct. The problem is we're not computers. I mean, I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, that we shouldn't stay home and respect each other and not spread a virus around that could hurt or potentially kill someone. What I am saying is that we are all one consciousness and we are all in one mind, and our time here and our time to leave is in our own soul's choice. Um, I know that that sounds trite. I suspect while everybody's worried that perhaps we'll catch something and die, you will catch something and be sick. I just saw that Tom Hanks, bless him, he's getting better. It was a real kick in the rump. The flu, this virus that he had, and it's nothing to mess with. That's for sure. But I want to look at the bigger picture because I always do. That's something that I do when I see something happening, especially if it's happening in the group mind of the whole planet. Okay, then I want to know what, when, where, and why. That's just the kind of individual I am. What's the outcome and why is this manifesting right now in our life? Well, for one thing, I can see that we are all going to get to know each other better in our little family groups, and the rat race has virtually quit. The race that everyone was on for more and better, and the clubs and the bars. I don't go to clubs and bars anyways. It really doesn't affect me very much, but I'm sure there are many that it does. And then there are those in my industry as well that work in entertainment. I work in Renaissance festivals, so I don't have any work. And I don't even, I'm looking at it, not foreseeing any Renaissance fairs happening in the in the near future, and maybe this summer. I'm not sitting here going, oh, I'm just fine, and all the rest of you, you ought to see something bigger, better, and higher. I'm looking at the picture and knowing, I'm aware that I am always safe in spirit. I'll always have enough as long as I know I'll always have enough, and most of the people around me know that too. But I have to understand there's many people that do not know that, and there's many people that are experiencing life in poverty as we speak, coronavirus or no. There's people that don't have a home. I am so grateful that I manifested a home, and that I have a home, and that in my life path it wasn't to learn how to live on the street, and I'm sure I have. I can, I do past lives, and I can remember in the gas chambers in Auschwitz, which I can feel and sense the tyranny in some of the lifetimes that I've lived. So I'm really grateful for this lifetime, and grateful to be able to hopefully share with you kind of a larger perspective. If everything stops, and everything is going to stop, then I've said this many times, if there's no money to be had, it doesn't do anybody any good to get the rent, because what are they going to, are they going to live in 5 houses? No. If you can't pay the electric bill and nobody can pay the electric bill, will we go without electric, or will somehow there's some kind of another system that will take effect? Will the government save us? Which government? What government? Why do we look outside of our own spirit, of our own soul, to save us? We don't need saving. We need to stop now and be still. And be still and know that I am God. Be still in your family, in your small little environment, and just breathe. Take a breath. Ironically, the virus stops you from breathing. Okay? You can't take a breath. So perhaps if you would stop and take a breath now, a nice deep breath, and just stay still. Stay home. Everybody else is too, so nobody's getting ahead of you. Thankfully, the people that are manning the hospitals and all the different things that need to be done are sacrificing and not being able to stay home. So if you can stay home, and if you're listening to this, if you're watching this, that means you have a computer, you have electricity. And so be thankful for that. Be thankful for your space in life. Open the heart energy. Be still and enjoy as best you can this time where solitude may happen. Now, I listen to everything, and we're all going to be kind of locked down or put down or stopped for a while. It's like China, and probably just like because that seems to be the general way things are going to go. So if you've got to be stopped anyway, why be anxious? Why not be in the moment? Why not be in the now energy? Let's do that. Let's all be in the now energy. If you're going to, if your soul energy says, okay, I'm out of here and I'm going to go through the coronavirus, there's not a thing in this world that your little itty bitty mind is going to really do to change that. Because realize your consciousness, your soul mind, your soul self has already the plan, knows exactly what needs to be done, and is hoping that you'll catch on to the program. Okay. Um, if you're here to stay and spread peacefulness, do that. Be that. But for God's sakes, don't be afraid all the time. Fear is an emotion. Emotion is what drives the engine of manifestation. So if you're afraid and then you're picturing all of this dire circumstances, then the computers are all right. We're just a machine, correct? No, we're not a machine. You are consciousness, I am consciousness. We certainly get to choose in this environment, but we have also chosen the group consciousness all around us. So we've chosen to be in this world in this time. So be still and allow spirit to work through everything and everyone. And we'll be fine either way. Because we are immortal beings. We're immortal souls with a human body that's not so mortal. Human body just doesn't, it only lasts for one lifetime. We go on and on and on. This is the knowledge and the understanding of that is what changes your outlook on this life so much. It certainly has mine. I'm an NDE, near death experience person. So I know. I don't think, I don't postulate, it isn't an ideology. I know that there is more to this life than this physical body. And it has caused me, that experience, to seek for the rest of my life. This experience happened to me 50 some years ago. My whole life has been dedicated to understanding what we're doing here, why we're here, how we're here, and how we manifest in this reality. I manifest with gratitude, with joy, and I'm grateful for all of you. Manifest with joy. Don't manifest with fear. If you can, there's going to be times when you're afraid. There's times when I'm afraid. There's times when everyone is afraid. But if you dwell upon it, that's when you get hooked into it. If you know, if you know that you have enough, if you know that you're going to be fine, you're going to be fine. Honest, I promise you. And spirit works in many manifest ways. Whatever your religion or philosophy is or is not, you have to have noticed through the course of your life that things happen, and they seem to happen for a reason, and they happen in their own good time. And enjoy this time that we have in peace and in quiet instead of the hustle and the bustle and the running and the crazy and the tearing and the trying to get $1 million a month for rent and having a bigger apartment and having a bigger place. Oh my God. Stop. Enjoy what you see in the mirror. Okay? You're a beautiful being. You're a being of light. Just be that. I'm going to leave you with that right now. And I hope you all have a blessed day. I am positive I will. I'm positive you will. Thank you so very much. Blessed be.